And what is our mission? What's our quest? Let's go to Care of Magical Creatures. I'm not sure why they call it Beast class in this. Maybe that's what it was before they changed it to Care of Magical Creatures. Yeah, I guess it takes place when maybe like creatures were not treated as well as they should have been.
Rescue, nurture, and protect them. I'm gently trying to educate my fellow wizards about them. Come on.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we?
Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howard's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Oh, I thought it went up her nose,
yes,
but I don't think it did.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Tap.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
This thing is so cute.
I've only had Arlo for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Oh, couple of these or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
Yanking his whiskers.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
He just called a cat a rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
This dude is definitely flunking.
That's really not funny.
He's trying to catch an incendio. Oh, so fun fact.
Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on.
These
Feed and brush
these
the
things,
noodles, just as you did with Gerald.
the dairy calls. So in like within the lore of this universe, these are actually, so like you saw how it like poofed and disappeared earlier. They're actually dodo birds. They're extinct, but in universe they're just really good at like sort of like poofing away. So muggles are like, oh, dodos are extinct, but nope, they're just dairy calls.
Please close the pens and see yourselves out.
Eat up.
Now, where is our new student?
I'm standing right in front of her.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
This would honestly be my favorite class, I think. If Hogwarts was real.
Over here.
Where's Poppy? Oh, there she goes.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
So I know this is gonna sound like a funny question, but are you a serial killer?
It's just ahead.
At least we're grabbing resources on the way. Alright, what's up?
stand back.
Hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Oh, that's killed me.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will.
There he is.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
We just stood there for like 10 hours, I guess.
Tired, okay? My feet hurt.
We are fortunate to have... Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Demiguise. Oh, so another fun creature fact, the demiguise, that's what, like, their hairs, that's what they, I believe they're used to weave into, like, invisibility cloaks.
I know things.
Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can
What's
see
that
the future.
noise?
Wholly unnerving. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I still find it weird that it's taken us this long to learn Elohimora. It's probably one of like the more useful basic spells, I feel like. All right, let's go help this guy. Yeah, I didn't do. I never went out of my way to do his quests, to be honest, because there's like what, like over 80 of these statues.
Elohimora.
Nope. It's a mini game. I forgot. Use Q, E, A, and D to move the sparks. And oh, this is gonna feel so weird. There's actually a mod that just lets you auto. I don't even remember how these are done, to be honest with you. Oh, there we go. But yeah, there's a mod you can download that just automatically opens all doors.
You're in.
Instead of having to go through the minigame.
Use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
I feel like every generation sort of craps on the next one.
Damn kids.
Gotta be real sneaky.
Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
Pretty sure this is the prefix bathroom where Harry and Cedric used the dragon egg.
You know the prefect's bathroom on the 5th floor?
Oh. He didn't notice that thing activating. Is he gonna turn around, or do we... Okay, he's investigating. Quickly tip over. Oh boy.
Not at the moment, no.
Hey, it's
Plenty of
Professor
other
Garlic.
perils and
Alright. How do we go back down? Oh, this way. Oh boy. Over there. No, no, don't come up. What? Wait, where'd he go? Oh shoot. I think I may have hit the banister. Yeah, look over there. Yes, good prefect. Being little sneaky boys. Can I Petrificus Totalis them? Or would that be... I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. It's not combat. Let's see if we can send them that way. Oh! Oh, shit! Ah, shit. Damn it. I'm sure I'm overthinking this. Can we get him to stare at that wall, maybe? Yeah, go up. Yeah, we were overthinking it. Dang it. Okay. I just did that.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
There we go.
I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
All right.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, but we got it done. This painting was like shushing us. Yeah. Yeah. Here. Oh.
My sister
And
Anne
Sebastian.
misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts.
All right, let's go pet this cat and then go do a quest.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I like looking at the paintings since they move. I want to see like what they do. This one is stationary. Oh no, they're like slightly moving. Looks like a Daniel Day-Lewis from Gangs of New York. Billy the Butcher. Or Abraham Lincoln. Which I guess he also played, now that I think about it.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
What if he captured us?
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Get in there.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
Ow. Oh, no. How do we stop? How do we stop? Landing is unavailable right now. Why? What? Descend. Nope, nope. Descend. Why can we not stop? What's going on? Oh, is it the wind? Like, it's, like, blowing us?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Levioso.
Get over here.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time,
you sure do.
You might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Get over here, you little moon calf.
Levioso.
Oh, no, no. Where's our bag? 4. Gotcha.
Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
Right.
But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
If I could put them in this main room, I feel like I would, honestly. That'd be kind of cool.
What exactly did you think of?
Posture check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the broom is definitely handy.
Heavens! You've done it!
Shout out to Tiffy.
What is it?
Is that what you said, Blitz?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Yeah, I think I use the broom quite often. I didn't use the hippogriff quite as much as I thought I would. The broom felt a little bit easier to maneuver.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
I don't know if I like this vivarium location more or the beachside one, but they're both pretty good. I'm not too fond of the super dark one. It's a little bit like gloomy. But tap H to open the beast management. Okay. It looks like okay. So I tried to install a mod because it caps you at 12 beasts. There was one that allows you to go up to 99, but I don't think I installed it properly because it still says add of 12. Select the beast from the inventory to add. So everything goes here. I'll have to check in on that. Yeah, the dark one is... Hello, Mooncalf.
Oh!
Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
But yeah, the music is so good too. I feel like it's been music across like Wizarding World media has always been pretty solid. Like when I first beat this and I was like working from home, I would just leave on the soundtrack, or there's like a lot of YouTube videos where it's just like people using their character to like walk across the grounds on like a 10-hour loop. So I would just like leave those on in the background. Yeah, I find it really soothing. Okay. Where is Sebastian? He's all the way down here. Right. Wait here for Sebastian.
You made it.
I did.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Yeah, there are times when the dialogue makes it seem like, you know, we've been aware of magic, but just haven't been able to use
Feldcroft
it.
used
So
to be a lot
potential
livelier.
squib. Then sometimes the
With
dialogue,
Ranrock's
it makes it
lots
seem
wandering
like
about
we
all the
just
time. Everyone stays
weren't
out of
aware of the
sight.
magical world at all. Like the little goblin comment, or like the question, seemed to like indicate that our character was just like thought he was a regular old muggle.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I don't think he needed to like destroy the shrivel
That
fig.
boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't
Okay,
know
good
when
night,
to
Tiffy.
stop.
Thanks for stopping
He
by.
thinks he can help Anne, but
I hope you
nothing
enjoyed.
can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everything from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Tough situation to be.
I wish you well.
Letter from Sebastian to his sister. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. Hope you're feeling better. Dang, are all potions masters just, Well, I feel like Professor Sharp has been, like, pretty cool to us. Maybe, Sebastian's just, underachieving.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Ready to dig through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Expelliarmus!
A dead wizard in my room.
Sebastian is... Oh, fair.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Protego!
Oh, what the... That was way too soon.
I won't rest.
Ranrock will unite us!
Stupid!
You will get away with that.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
There we go. Oh, another one?
You've made your last mistake.
He landed really close to us.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault. Stop by.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights.
He's afraid of heights.
Back this way.
Protego! Capulso! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Stop! I'm afraid of heights.
Confringo!
Stop! I'm afraid of heights. 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 Stop! I'm afra
You can't stop us.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio. Sebastian, over here.
Portrait?
Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch?
The keeper? That's me. Defends the hoops.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts, where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Well, that about sums it up.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Way ahead of you.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
We are stepping on something.
Confringo! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Confringo!
Come over here, Sebastian.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
And on that
I'm tempted
cliffhanger,
to hold my breath.
I think we'll make the save there. It is midnight, so I'm gonna get ready for bed. I think that's a good place to make the save until we pick up next time.